Hello and welcome to Sauron Takes On Super Mario RPG. Alright, so, yeah, you might notice I'm in the forest today. And, let's show you guys some things that I kind of encountered while I was in the forest. Because, my recording initially didn't work very well. Yeah, there was a problem with the recording, so, I just kind of wanted to showcase. I figured I might as well look at some of the monsters that I got on my monster list here. I got Star Slap from before I got to Roseway or Rosetown. Shy Guys. Same with this weird looking plant. The Bandit. The ugly spider thing. I hate these things with a passion. And I got a Wiggler. Yeah, Wiggler. I fought Wiggler and won. Actually, I've defeated two of them if you look at it. It says right over there, defeated 2 times. So yeah, it's a Wiggler forest maze. Just a harmless caterpillar. Yeah, sure you are. I also beat up Donkey Kong. Alright. I'm a work of fiction. In resemblance to pre-existing fiction is, yeah. Whatever, dude. You're Donkey Kong. It is what it is. But I was just checking to see the journals to see if, I don't know how good this recording's going to be, naturally. But, yeah, I played for a couple of minutes. Unfortunately, we missed the conversation with Gaz, talking to his mom and telling her that, hey, Gino's real. Yeah, Gino also broke my lamp. And Gaz like, different story. So, here we got them bees, and then we got the little... I'm not going to pronounce these names. They're little mushroom guys. They're little mushroom monsters. They're very similar to some of the stuff you can find in Earthbound, actually. Also, I'm a tad bit overleveled still, so they're not exactly super hard to deal with. But we're going to take it easy today. I'm just going to kind of explore the forest maze, kind of get what I can from it, and never come back. At least that's the plan. So, do the little buzz. The problem with working on an RPG is that there's really not much for me to talk about. Like, it's been a while since I played, so there's that, I guess. I'm currently working on other projects other than YouTube. I am writing a novel. Yeah, I'm writing again, so that's fun. I don't know what to talk about. Really, nothing's been going on since the last time I really talked to you guys. I know it's been like 2 weeks since I actually posted a Let's Play video. But I haven't really gotten, a whole lot done since then, realistically. I've been writing. I'm done with Chapter 1, and I'd like to say about a third of the way of Chapter 2, but I'm not entirely sure. It's hard to gauge, but I gotta accomplish everything that I want to accomplish. And, yeah. So far, Chapter 2 is about as long as Chapter 1, so that's fun. Not bad for only being a third of the way through. Chapter 1 is pretty short, but it's mostly just dialogue and, trying to suss out how my characters are interacting with each other. Whereas Chapter 2 is more action-based. So, describing, like, the action scenes and everything like that, yeah, it's pretty interesting. But Chapter 2 is going to be a bit of a beast, so... if you jump on Wigglers, they give you coins. I think if you jump on them long enough, they give you frog coins. Oh, lovely. I just want to find a hidden box down here. With several bees and gorillas. What do... I always love the fact that you can just get random bonuses for beating up people. All of a sudden the game will just randomly give you, hey, here's your attack power is just now boosted. Congratulations. Here's your defense power just through the roof for no particular reason. There you go. What's that? You used an item? Here, have a freebie. For no reason at all. Sad part is the original game was already kind of easy to begin with. This is not helping it any at all. Like there's no real strategy. You just go up and beat the crap out of whoever you deal with. Given that's my strategy for almost every RPG, but you know, like in this game, you know, press A to win. You just got to know when to press A. These little creatures are kind of a more interesting design, though. Like, look at that little, what is it called? Octa thing? I don't know. Like, it's got paratroopers, but they have black bat wings as wings instead of, you know, the normal paratrooper wings. So they're not paratroopers, but the game's like, I don't know what it is either. So good luck with that. I'm horrible at finding chests, by the way. There's a hidden chest at the start of the forest maze. If you guys didn't notice, I already collected it. Well, it took me like a good 2 minutes to even collect it. And it was only after I collected it and beat up the Wiggler a couple times that I'm like, wait a minute, my recording's stuck at like 3 minutes. Great. I'm playing for like 10. I mean, I didn't accomplish much because I was busy trying to beat up Wigglers and actually get some supplies and whatnot. And find that stupid hidden chest. So a lot of this is just going to be me running around trying to find hidden chests. It's great. Look at that content. Yeah. Who doesn't like watching gameplay of Mario just bouncing around like a psycho? I mean, I know it's Mario, but geez Louise. I think I didn't even pay attention to what it gave me. Was that a Kira Cola? Because that was definitely worth it if so. I know one of these chests gave me a Kira Cola. So eventually I get a Kira Cola in this particular episode of the Let's Play. Or I've already gotten it from the original chest. I don't remember. But yeah, frog coins and Kira Colas are not bad to get at all. I'm a mushroom. Which, honestly, being a mushroom is not terrible in this game by any means. Because you slowly regenerate health. Like, it doesn't... You can't move. But you slowly regenerate health. Kind of an interesting spell to be a fungi, but... The problem is, of course, the enemy can just now attack you, and you really can't do much about it, so... That's fun. Always helps to have a true form pin on at least one character. It seems like the fungi spell does wear off a lot quicker in this game, though, too. I'm also using HP Rain to try and save up on some of my items. HP Rain's a good little healing spell, too. Holy crud. Ah, and a frog coin. There we go. Frog coins are always nice to have. Although, I don't know how I feel about this game having... Oh, another hidden chest. Lovely. I don't know how I feel about this game having more frog coins than normal. Because they used to be super hard to acquire. And if you get enough of them, you can get some broken equipment and gear. Bad luck. That cracked me up when I played. I recorded this like literally just the previous day, so That's funny. I like that. Bad luck. If you guys are wondering what my novel's about, it's a it's kind of like a D&D style thing. It's very heavily video game / anime inspired, but like oh, the buzzer's a special one. But like it's a modern day take on magic and all that. And I know like stories like that have come around, blah blah blah. They're not super popular compared to like magic in the medieval period, but Aqualot. You know, I wonder if that's a reference to Legend of Zelda now that I think about it. An Aqualot. But yeah, no, it's modern day magical creatures. Some of them use swords, some of them use guns. Not all of them are, you know, just completely void of modern day amenities by any means. It's a fun story. I don't know. Like I said, got a lot of anime inspiration too. I don't want to like spoil too much of it, I guess, but more or less, you got a main character. He's the typical anime protagonist, and he's incredibly awkward talking to people. Great. And yeah, he's joining something called the Magical Defense Agency, or the MDA. Magic is a secret to normal, everyday people, which is getting harder and harder due to, you know, modern day things like cell phones and all that. But yeah, he's got to fight more or less evil gang leaders and criminals that are magic inspired and magic based. And then you know, I just noticed that they those shells up there have little mouths. When he fires, the little shell things fire too. I never noticed that before. It's weird. But yeah, so things are going okay. He's joining the MDA, and then things get a little crazy when a robot starts kind of causing some chaos. And the robot was clearly created with both magic and technology, and using an animation spell along with programming. Oops, the robot is running amok. So it's up to the main character named Boots to go and deal with all that. So little screen tearing there. I really need to replace the Elgato. I'm so broke right now, guys. It's not even funny, and I apologize if like that sounds kind of depressing by any stretch of the word. It's just because I bought a new car and I'm trying to really focus on, you know, getting the car situated and getting my payments situated and everything like that. And then I got to get a new phone because my cell phone is breaking down. It's causing problems where you have to really like align it and then have it to where like it doesn't move ever again to charge properly. And that's kind of hard to do when you live in a room with several animals and a fiance, so to speak. The animal's giving me more trouble than the fiance, obviously, for that front. But yeah, so that's fun. My phone just does not want to charge at night at all. So yippee skippy. My laptop, which is the only computer I have right now, my laptop is being fun in the fact that the Wi-Fi is starting to kick out. For whatever reason, all of a sudden it just won't register Wi-Fi very well, and I don't know why. So inevitably that'll have to go too. Like, everything's breaking down all at the same time, and it's like, man, I can't I can't afford this. Quit it. But, yeah, so that's fun. But I really do need to replace the Elgato if I'm going to keep doing YouTubing. Because, you know, I can only use emulation so much. When it comes to, like, old NES, Super Nintendo, and all that stuff games, emulation is fine on those games. I have no problem just emulating them and using OBS. But when it comes to, like, some of the newer games, like this game right here, and I'm aware, like, technically speaking, I could probably emulate this. If I really wanted to, I could probably emulate this. But I don't really want to emulate Switch games. Like, I don't know. The Switch is still like a fresh, new console, so to speak. And I don't feel quite right emulating Switch games. Even if I own them, I just don't feel good about emulating the Switch at all. The more I feel that the Switch emulators are used, the more popular they kind of become. And I don't know, I just can't support that. Not until the Switch has kind of ended its lifespan and the Switch 2 or whatever the new console is going to be called. Please don't call it Switch U. Whatever the new Nintendo console is going to be called, and when that's out and, you know, that's all situated and everything like that, if I can get a Switch emulator running on my laptop, yeah, then I could see actually dealing with that for Switch games, but as long as I own the game. But yeah, with the Switch still kind of in its lifespan right now, it's fading, but it's not dead yet. I don't feel comfortable using Switch emulation to record stuff like this. I really don't. So, inevitably, I'm going to have to get a new Elgato. Hey, there's Gino. Alright, Gino! Why aren't you in Smash Bros, yo? Gino? By the way, I love the music for this entire setup. Like, the music in Forest Maze is so good. I love the music in Forest Maze. I don't know how much you can hear it over me talking, but I love the music in Forest Maze. Like, I gotta keep the music kind of at a low volume, or else Square Enix likes to yell at me for having any type of music in their videos. But, yeah, the Forest Maze music, it is so good. And the remixes in, like, you can go with the classic music if you really wanted to, but, like, the original composition is perfectly fine. And they keep true to it. Like, it's not even like it's just like an upscaled, like, you know, they call it a remix, but in reality, it's more like just an upscaled SNES track anyway. And with that being the case, man, it sounds so good. I love the soundtrack to Super Mario RPG. Like, that's one of my favorite things about Super Mario RPG is literally the soundtrack. And I know that's kind of a weird, you know, I guess it's not super weird because a lot of people like the soundtrack. I do like how Gino kind of waits for you. In the original game, man, he was kind of hard to follow sometimes. Like, here he's kind of napping for whatever reason. But in the original game, like, man, he would just bugger off real quick. A red essence. I didn't even realize I got a red essence. I just grabbed that and took off to the save thing. Oh, wow, I have a red essence. Oh, shoot. I don't use it in this episode, but dang. 979, 998, 999, 1,000. 1,000 arrows. Recover the run now. Fun is just yes, now. Another 1,000 I will shoot. Oh, good old Bowyer. Mario, who is that guy? He must be the one shooting arrows at Rosetown. Let's go. Happy I am not. Look at their expressions when they freeze, they do. That's such a weird sentence. Woohoo! They're standing like statues. Yay! Aye, more practice do I need. Oh no, he's not stopping. We've got to do something. Who do you think you are? You can't just go in there with your fists flying. What the hell, I can't. There are too many of them. We'll be creamed. Oh no, someone's coming. Let's hide and see if we can learn anything. It's a star. Just grab it and turn invincible. No? Okay. Look what I found, Bowyer. What? Disturbing you must not. Practicing I am. More arrows I must shoot. More statues must I make. Aye. Stop. Hold it right there. You don't know what you're doing. Return that star to me. Aye, a stranger you are, and strange looking at that. Teach you we must who's in charge. I sound like I'm trying to like imitate Yoda and then just make him drunk. Who might you be, Nye? I serve a higher authority. That star piece belongs to everyone. You can't keep it. Nye, angry I am. Nye. A lesson I will teach you. Boing. Boing. Hey, chill out. Mario, it's dangerous out there. Mario just... You're gonna help him, huh? Whack that weirdo, save the guy in blue? Me too. I will do what I can. But from over here. I'm not afraid. I'm not gonna cry. Ouch. Stop it. That's enough. Strong you are. But stronger am I. Hurt you I will. So long, Nye. But now we must. Thanks for the help. But who are you? Mario, you just ditched me back there. Huh? Don't I know you? You look familiar. So you're the Mario. We know about you. Knock, knock, Nye. Insulted I am. Cool little opening cutscene. And it's time to beat the crap out of Bowyer. I love how Gino has a rocket punch and then almost immediately, like if you know what you're doing, after this fight you can literally replace the rocket punch with a better weapon entirely. But that rocket punch looks so cool, doesn't it? What's with these folks? Dressed funny they are, Nye. Furious it makes me, Nye. Nye, now 3 against 1. Nye, fair. Fix it I will, Nye. Shoot an arrow I shall. Then when a target it hits, that button locked. Also locked our tone assists, Nye. A fair fight just between us, Nye. Obey my own rule I will, so no complaints, Nye. Also, the buttons here are color-coded. So, like, that's one thing from the Super Nintendo. And don't get me wrong, I have a huge nostalgic bias for the, like, purple and pink buttons on the Super Nintendo. But I'm from America. That being said, I still think the Super Nintendo controllers that Europe has, which are, like, have all the buttons different colors, like the rainbow colors, I love them. I love the European Super Nintendo controllers. They look so cool. And that's where I believe this is from. And I think the Super Famicom, the Japanese version, more or less, also had the colors on there. So, for some reason, only Americans got the purple and pink color scheme. And I love it, don't get me wrong. I absolutely adore it. But, like, I don't know. Like, I don't understand why we didn't get, like, colorful controllers. Like, they could have kept the purple and pink, for sure. And then gave us some colored controllers as well. Like, I would have bought into that. The Geno Beam. Man, I do understand why people love Geno. He's not a character like I'm super rooting for in Smash Brothers, but I'd love it if he got in there too. Like, I don't know, as a like old school Mario RPG fan who played on the Super Nintendo and loved the game on the Super Nintendo, it's weird that I'm not asking for Geno more in Smash Brothers, but I don't know. Like, he appeals to me for sure, but not super much. Also, if you're not leveling up properly, this is one of the fights that will give you the most health. Like, honestly, this fight is absolutely awful if you're not, like, leveling up properly. Or even getting flower tabs and flower jars properly, because I was collecting them. Didn't know what they did. I think I sold most of them. Wasn't using them. So, yeah, that 11 flower points, I think that's all I had originally in the fight as my max flower points. So, yeah. I was not the brightest child. See, the problem is like, as a kid, I kind of had a hard time learning how to read. Like, I wouldn't say I'm, like, super dyslexic, but I am slightly dyslexic. So reading was always kind of a bit of a pain for me. Now, inevitably, I learned how to read, and, you know, I'm actually at a pretty decent reading level. But, yeah, as a kid, reading was just not fun for me at all. So when you give me a bunch of prompts to read, "Nigh, bad this is." I'm already kicking his butt. "At the end of my rope I am, nigh. The end it may well be, nigh. Lock all the buttons I simply must, nigh." He didn't actually have a nigh there, but I added one in. It just felt right. Also, this cutscene's brand new, by the way. What are we going to do? He won't let us use a single move. Listen, everyone. We've proven that we're quite the team. Let's join forces, all three of us at once, and take him down. Say what, nigh? If dirty tricks you'll use, the same stunt I'll pull, nigh. Oh no, nigh. No allies do I have to join forces with, nigh. Yeah, sucks for him. And yeah, I know, I'm well aware that this this new cutscene is to kind of teach you how to do team-up moves. Because you could do Toad Assist for a bit, but like, it's cool to actually do a team-up move. And it's neat, because you get to see Geno and Mallow actually do stuff more than just their normal spell stuff. You get to see Mallow actually shoot lightning out of his face while Geno shoots a laser, and Mario... I didn't even know what Mario did. I only seen the move once. It's a fun move, though. Thanks for the help. You really got me out of a jam. Why are you staring at me? You know I'm more than just a doll, don't you? Have you guessed the truth? I'm a visitor from above, and this is a form I'm borrowing briefly. You mean like from the sky or something? Higher than that, I'm afraid. Do you two know anything about the Star Road? Completely in the dark, huh? Well, it's a big mess up there right now, and it concerns you too. Let me explain. You've heard of wishing upon a shooting star? At Star Road, your wish is transformed into a star. When it's granted, it then turns into a shooting star and falls down to Earth. So you see, the Star Road plays an integral role in granting wishes. But, ever since a sword completely destroyed Star Road, everything's come to a halt. No stars have been made since. The way things stand, yours is a world where wishes can't come true anymore. Are you saying this star is a part of your Starway? That's Star Road, my fluffy little friend. Yes, that star is a broken piece of Star Road. I'm here to find them all and repair the Star Road. The broken star pieces. There are 7 altogether. For peace to return, we must get rid of Smithy, find the star pieces, and repair the Star Road. I'm... but that's hard to pronounce, so call me Gino after the doll. I chose him because he looked the strongest out of all the dolls. Now grab the star, Mario. Because Mario already has the first one. So that leaves about 5 more to go. This is episode, what, 3, 4? Jeez. The problem is each star is going to take longer and longer to get. Although I could technically get the next star in the next episode if I really worked at it. And we're only like a little over halfway through this episode entirely, so... Come on, let's get the show on the road. Gino, who is searching for the pieces of the missing Star Road, joins Mario and Mallow. Things are definitely looking up. But yeah, as you guys probably could guess. Oh, I heard everything. Who would have known that star was so important? I've got to inform Smithy. How the hell's an arrow gonna get... Never mind. The secret of shooting stars has unraveled. I didn't read any of that crap, apparently. Jeez Louise. But yeah, you guys might have caught on that I have a tad bit of dyslexia when I'm trying to read stuff out loud. And for that, I do apologize. But I'm doing my best. I can read, it just... My brain likes to swap words around for no particular reason. So... Rosetown had like completely different music before and after saving it. I love both tracks. I love this track more though. The completed Rosetown where it's all happy and crap. Oh, it's great. Oh man. I'm going to talk to this guy again before I leave, but we're going to go do this before I completely finish with Forest Maze. Gotta get the Forest Maze booty, you know what I'm saying? Gino, you came back! Mommy! See, Mom? This is the Gino I was talking about. My, what a fabulous costume. It must be kind of hot for a person wearing it, though. Ah, forget it, Mom. Alright, Gino, let's play. How I wish I could. But Mario and I must leave now to find the missing star pieces. Star pieces? You mean like shooting stars? What for? Well, how can I explain this? Let's pantomime the whole thing. Well, Gaz, it's like this. I love the pantomiming in these games. Even in the original, it was so good. This is how it used to be, but now it's like... this. Do you get it? Nope. You lost me. Well, let's just say if things were to stay the way they are, your wishes will never come true. What? So you mean if I grow up, I won't ever be strong and cool like you? No one's wishes will come true until star pieces are found and Star Road is repaired. Which is why I've chosen to join these two in order to find the missing star pieces. Oh, that's it. Well, Mario needs all the help he can get. He's about to smack that child. You know what? I did see some sparkly falling somewhere around Moville. I like how they had to hold Mario back from committing assault. Jeez Louise. Like, Mario, is he really that aggressive of a person, I wonder? You think it's one of those things you're looking for, Gino? That seems highly probable. We'll make Tomoville our next stop. Thank you for telling us about it. I'll be rooting for you. Please go fix Star Road and make sure all my dreams come true. That's a promise. Cool. Oh, wait a minute. This is yours, Gino, so take it along with you. Finger shot. Thanks for being a good sport, Gaz. I'll see you when I get back. Mario's like all prepared that he's going to tell him to stop again. So, the finger shot. That's what I was talking about when I said, if you know what you're doing, immediately after Bowyer's fight, you can absolutely... Oh, excuse me. You can absolutely increase Gino's combat power, but it kind of takes away his cool, hammer fist. Oh, I didn't even realize the kids were coming out of that house over there. I just came here to see if there was, like, stuff I could buy for Gino. I get they didn't want to spoil it, but maybe they added something to the shop, but no, they didn't. But I'm going to go back and find the directions one last time, because my memory is also garbage. We got to go left, left, straight, right. Remember that, guys. Left, left, straight, right. Y'all remember it? I already played this, so I... Ooh. That was a bit of a visual hiccup, wasn't it? Well, hopefully it doesn't continue to bother us anyway. It is nice to see Wigglers, though. It's kind of funny, because Wigglers only showed up just in Super Mario World. But, like, almost immediately they were added to this game, too. And now they're just like a big staple of Mario's Rogue Gallery. You gotta remember, this is the second game they've showed up in, I believe. Well, I might be wrong, because Yoshi's Safari is a thing. I've never played Yoshi's Safari all the way through. So I don't know for sure if, excuse me. I don't know for sure if, look at that. Gino's gun took that thing out in one shot. That's how OP Gino is right away. I think combat prowess, he actually is the strongest out of the group now. After you give him the finger shot. He starts out as the weakest, but really good special moves. And then he turns out to be the strongest one. A little more screen tearing there. But, man, my train of thought just derailed. What was I talking about earlier? Alright, we gotta go left, left, straight, and right. Oh, come on. Not like this. Some flower tabs, mushroom, flower tab, and a frog coin. Not bad. Luckily, everything we do from this point's not super important. Like, all the story stuff is done. You know, in the original SNES game, the shell that Mario kicks was red, if I recall correctly. Oh yeah, I was talking about Wigglers, wasn't I? Yeah, Wiggler. Sure made an impression. See, now I remember because I saw a Wiggler, and I'm all good now. Not really. I remembered right before we saw the Wiggler, actually, but that little treasure pit was the last stop we had to make in Forest Maze. So we're going to go and do a little bit of something else for a bit. I do know what I'm doing next episode, and it's not just getting the star in Moleville. I mean, depending on how quickly I get through the side stuff, we might do the stop in Moleville. But I don't know if we're going to get the whole star in Moleville. That kind of depends, because I bet we'll beat Croc before I call it a day. But, I'm not sure. Because next actual episode, we're going to be hitting up Yoshi's Island. Which is where our next actual stop is supposed to be, so... You know, I was having trouble with, like, regular Wigglers when I first got into Forest Maze. Now I'm strong enough to tank them special-wise. Of course, I stop in for a free nap here because this is now a free hub. You can just heal it here anytime. Now, it's kind of a pain to go all the way to the world map just to get to Rosetown, but, you know, it's possible. Hey, look. I think we recognize this guy. Look at that guy in green. What's his name? Lonk? Oh, Link. That's right. I love how it gives you the do-do-do-do-do-do music. Of course, I'm not going to lie. Back in the day, I didn't really play Zelda until the N64. I didn't know who that was. That reference is kind of lost. I'm like, he looks weird. That's crazy. But then he doesn't say anything. So I'm like, all right, whatever. And I didn't get the musical tone really well either. So it's more of a... Oh, excuse me. That's a cool thing for me now. But like back in the day, it was like, whatever. Here it is. Pipe Vault. Of course, I gotta get something in my bestiary, right? Oops. Killed it. Oh well. There we go. The old lava bubbles. The fact that Gino killed that one shot is pretty good. Given I'm doing like 100 points of damage and they only have like 120, so yeah, it's no wonder why I one-shotted it that one time. I actually critted him, I think. Yeah, see, I would have one-shotted Fire Bubble there too. That would have one-shotted too. Ah, not bad, though. And hey, Goombas are something I don't really... I have it on the bestiary, but I don't have it in telepathy yet. So... You know what they say, no time like the present, right? Goom-de-goom. I'm tired. The simple thoughts of a Goomba. I'm not sure why they're so tired. Maybe he needs a break. Maybe he needs to go into YouTube. I don't know. Weak to almost everything. I figure I might as well check the rest of the monsters. Amanetta. Sometimes we want to bask in the sun. But you're always spinning. Yeah. See, it says right over there on the left that says Octolocks dangle from these things on something that are definitely not paratroopers. You know what? I wonder if they're just quiche or Keese or whatever. The bat creatures from Legend of Zelda. Like, that would make sense. And then they help with the shots, too. That'd make a bit of sense, actually. They also show up in forests, and Link is nearby. So, yeah, I could see it, honestly. Man, they really improved his animations. In the original game, he just kind of steps forward and, does a spell, and that's about it. The only time he animates is when he actually shoots the arrows. I love bestiaries, though. It's like a little zoo, you know what I mean? Like I'm collecting the creatures. As a guy who plays a decent chunk of Pokemon, a lot. Yeah. I'm always going to like things like that. Time for me to collect piranha plants on this whole front, too. I think Mallow has a true form pin on, but I don't think he has anything that's sleep resistant. Bam! Another frog coin for me. See, it's hard not to overlevel in this game because you can find frog coins. And given how rare those are, that, hits my hits my cantankerous need to collect random junk really heavily. I'm actually going to I follow a guy on Twitter, Cute Monster Props. I don't actually know the gender of the person who makes the stuff, believe it or not. I am not good at this game, by the way. But, yeah, Cute Monster Props, they make replica coins. And one of the ones that they have is a frog coin. So, like, the next paycheck, I'm probably going to get a replica of the frog coin because... yeah. I almost get it in this first shot here, too. If I'd have just hit, like, another Goomba, I would have had it, but... yep. I try again. It doesn't go as well that time. Might as well play some minigames, though. I do want to come back and eventually beat this, so... but at this point in time, I'm just kind of messing around until the end of the episode, so... it's Goomba bopping time! Yeah, see, I'm awful. And then I hit the spiny, too. See? I'm missing so much. So I only collect 16 that time around. But I'll come back and beat that minigame. Maybe in the next episode. I got a lot of Yoshis to deal with. I tried to stomp on the Goomba. Not really, but... And Gino just ices the whole group. I was going to actually telepathy that Spiny, but no. Gino's like, we don't have time for this. Can you imagine, though, if Mario just started beating up a piranha plant and actually won? Like, imagine a game other than this where Mario just walks up and starts punching a piranha. Oh, wait, no, that's Mario 64. Well, darn. Yeah, that nipper plant's annoying. Too bad you can't fight those or get them on the bestiary. I saw that Shy Guy. I was like, what was that? Getting the telepathy on that thing's going to be a pain. I don't know, by the way, if I'm going to do this game 100%, guys. There's a lot to it. And I know there's a lot of rematches that you can do later on that are going to be really tough fights. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing this 100%, but I am trying to enjoy myself with this. This is just like a game that's nostalgic to me. I absolutely adore playing the remaster too, so I'm having fun with it for sure. Yeah, nippers take coins. Not fun. But I do believe we're at our destination. There's another hidden treasure around here. As I accidentally saved the game. Yoster Island. The sad part is they have the coolest Yoshi here called Boshi. And he's kind of like the Wario of the Yoshi clan. I really wish, like, his design would be used more. Look how colorful they all are, though. Even Boshi. Look at him. He's the coolest Yoshi ever. He's got sunglasses and a little spiked hairdo thing. I love it. I love this locale. And honestly, this looks way better in... looks way better on the Switch. I'm not going to lie. It looks so good. But we're going to call it a wrap here, guys. Bye-bye.